All right, let's bring in the big man, Bill O'Reilly. Bill, I've been listening to what you've been saying about Epstein. I mean, you and I see it largely the same way. I'm not fascinated by this issue. I get why supporters of the president expected a lot more than they're getting. I think he should be having his people be more aggressive in terms of explanations and disclosures. But what do you make of his really first time I've ever heard him push back on the base and say, if you're really going to buy into this BS, I don't need you? What do you make of that?
He's taking it personally. And when Donald Trump takes the criticism personally, that's what he does. But let's cut through this nonsense and break some new ground tonight, Cuomo. I know you like breaking new ground, okay? Number one, there's a positive aspect to this story that's totally overlooked. And that is that the American people do not want favorable treatment being given to the rich and powerful. And Richard Nixon found that out, okay? That's a real plus, and that cuts across ideological lines. So it's a good thing, because we don't live in an oligarchy here where the rich and famous get away with everything and they're not held to account. People want to know what the deuce happened, and they should want to know. Nothing wrong with not wanting to know. Number two, it's a lot of politics injected because that's what, as you say every night, that's what the country's about. So for 4 years, Merrick Garland had these files, or whatever they are. Maybe they're not files. Maybe they're just loose-leaf sheets of paper. I don't know what they are. He had them for 4 years. Our pal Mo Rocca, who I like, California congressman, Democrat, said not one word. 4 years. Yet now he's introducing a bill to force President Trump to release everything. No redactions, nothing, which is insane.
Mo Rocca is the media critic. Ro Khanna is the member of Congress.
Did I say Rocca? Okay, Ro Khanna. You know, these Italians, it just gets me.
But anyway, I wish he was Italian. He would raise our IQ level 4 points.
Well, he wishes he were Italian. So it's immediately politicized, and it's foolishness.
Right.
Because Congress can't force President Trump to release anything. They can't. I mean, it's not in the Constitution. But they're just doing this to embarrass Trump. And that's what really teased Trump off. That's the essence of the story. He knows that the opposition is using this, a bunch of phonies, because they didn't care about it for 4 years, to try to hurt him. And then his own people, his loyal people, are helping the people that want to hurt him. So he goes, I don't need you. Okay. All of this could be put to bed in half an hour, where Pam Bondi gets out there with Merrick Garland, who probably wouldn't show up, and if he did, he'd take the fifth, as all the Democrats are doing now in the House hearings about Joe Biden. But you can put a chair and Merrick Garland's picture, tape it to the chair, and then Bondi says, here's what we found out in a general way. I'm not giving names because at this point there's nobody under criminal investigation, and so it's not fair. So no names, but here's what we found out. Questions from the audience, and the audience asks questions. There'll be stupid questions because the press is generally stupid. And Bondi should be able to just float right above it and just say, this is what we found out. We want to have reassurance to the American people that we're not favoring any corrupt rich people. The key to this is Alan Dershowitz. He's the key. So he writes a piece in the Wall Street Journal. It says, I'm Epstein's attorney. I was privy to every single blanking thing the man thought, the man said, the man had. No famous people involved, okay? No political component. This is Dershowitz, all right? And probably no organized files or videotapes in a bedroom or anything like that. So I believe Dershowitz when he says that, right? And I'm going, all right. So there's no story as far as scandal is concerned. Prince, what's his name over in England? Andrew. He's already done. They finished him, and probably rightfully so. Bill Clinton's got a little deficit, but unless there's real hard evidence, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear innuendo. So when I'm a fair person and I put all of this together and I say to President Trump, just have Bondi do the press conference the way we've laid it out.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.